Hey guys, Michelle here from Michelle's Party Planet. Today I'm excited to be sharing with you a project I decided to create with mostly Dollar Tree items. I was at the Dollar Tree recently, did kind of a little haul of my own, and I saw this Happy Halloween sign, and to me it looks like it's the Harry Potter font. And if you know me, you know we love Harry Potter, so I thought, you know what, why not make a Halloween wreath using nothing but, or mostly, Dollar Tree items. So I grabbed the wreath that they have there, and I also grabbed some decorative mesh in black, which is in the Halloween section, and red, which is in the Christmas section, and yellow, which is in the fall section. So if you want to do this project, you know, later on, just the wreath without the sign for a party or anything, you might want to go and grab these colors while you can now, because they probably don't have them. I don't think they have them year-round, so since they're all kind of holiday themed. And then I also grabbed the little Halloween owl that I found, and I know Hedwig is white, so I might do something to him to make him match the theme, but his eyes light up, so isn't that cute? I thought that'd be a cute little addition to the wreath. And then I also have some pipe cleaners. I know they sell them, but I didn't grab them that time because I already have a bunch at home. And then scissors. So I think that's probably all you're going to need for this project. At least that's what I'm thinking. And we'll just figure it out as we go. So I don't know if I'm going to need this or if I need to run out and get more, but I figured I would just start with 3 rolls of each color. So hopefully this is all I need. The wreath itself isn't very big, so I think we'll be okay with that. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to probably get about, I don't know, 4 inches I would say. I'm going to roll this up a couple of times and cut. So you have about, let's say 5-6 inches in length. And we're going to do that for every color for this wreath. No, that one looks a little, well, that's pretty close. A little short, but I don't think it's something you have to actually measure. Maybe count how many times you're going to roll it and just be consistent, I would think would be okay. And then, so I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to get a pipe cleaner. I don't need the whole length, so I'm going to cut it in half. And then I'm going to create a little, I'm going to get each of them and kind of just hold on to them. Oops. If I can get it to curl right. And just kind of get them like this. That one probably could be a little longer, but the next one, oops, that one will be better the next time we do it. So then kind of, I'm thinking I'm going to do the yellow. I think I'll interchange them, so like each cluster will have a different color up at the top. But right now we'll just do the black, red, and yellow. And so what you're going to do is put the pipe cleaner around it. And then you're going to want to hook the pipe cleaners to the two wires in the middle, and then twist those pipe cleaners tight, so that, and that's basically it. And then when we're done, we're going to go through and kind of fluff them up. Okay, so I decided to go ahead and take out my cutting pad and my rotary tool. Cutting mat and rotary tool, because I think this is going to take a lot longer with just the scissors. So just measure about 6 inches. There we go. That's much easier. Well, I guess while I'm doing this, I could talk a little bit. So I don't know if you guys have seen our Harry Potter party. Was it last year? Yeah, not this year, but last year, my son's birthday, we had a pretty good size Harry Potter party for him, where we, my husband and I basically transformed our two front rooms, our family room and our living room, into Hogwarts, which was pretty exciting and fun for him. It took us a good week to hang up paper on the walls to look like the inside of Hogwarts. And then we had like Dumbledore's den. We had like a little area for Snape's lab. I'll link I'll put a link in the description to that party, and also probably within the video. And also check out, I'll put a link to all the other Harry Potter themed projects that we've done. I've done several videos. We made some scarves for everybody for each house, because we had a sorting hat that picked each child's house. And then I made, what was it, wax seals is another one that we have here on the channel. Wax seals for Hogwarts for the invitations, which was really fun to do. And so I'll link all that. Oops, I'll link all that stuff for you guys there. I think we also made some, not for the party, but later on. I'm gonna fix this one here. We made some pond slime with a free printable. So if your kids are still into the slime phase, then you'll want to check that out. I think I'm doing a couple of these too short. I don't think it'll be a big problem though. Start talking and I don't know what I'm doing. So anyway, yeah, there's lots of Harry Potter stuff on my channel and also on my blog, stuff that never made it into video, but then I do have quite a few here, so you'll want to check those out. Alright, so we have all the yellow, the red, and the black cut. And now I'm going to cut a bunch of these pipe cleaners in half. That way I don't have to stop and do that later. So I think I'm happy with where I was going with that. So we'll see. We'll see as we keep going. We'll just twist these. Kind of make them like a little bow almost. And then go back and forth to the second one here. These two wires in the middle. Twist. So I think I'm just going to do a bunch of these little things real quick, so then I can just go crazy by adding them on the wire frame. I think I'm going to need both rolls. Once you get these on here, I think I'm only going to be able to do half with the ones that I've cut already. So it's a good thing I bought extra. That's pretty full. And I imagine that's going to get me either probably right here, which would be about halfway. So I'll just keep twisting. So guys, tell me what house you would be if you're a Harry Potter fan, which I hope you are if you're watching this. If you're just watching for the technique, that's great too. Thanks for joining me. I love having you here with me to craft. Personally, I think I'd be a Slytherin. And I know my little guy would be a Gryffindor. And I don't know about my other boys. Probably one Slytherin and one Hufflepuff, I would guess. But who knows? It's funny, my middle son, for the party that I was talking about earlier, dressed up as Snape. And he was awesome. He has the talk down and everything. He can sound just like him. And so maybe I'll put his picture in here so you can see. But it was a really good party. We had a really good time. Did lots of DIY, like I talked about. Some of it, like I said, didn't get to the channel. It was just, we were down to the wire, so I didn't have time to do all the step-by-steps on everything. But it was one of his favorite parties. And he made the cute little Harry Potter. Okay, so we'll put these last few on here. And start over here. And then I'll have to cut some more. Yep, that's about half. So it looks like I'm going to need both sets of rolls. Good thing I bought 2 of each. And then I'll get back to cutting. And that was 6 inches of each color. So here we go. This is what happens when you go willy-nilly with the cutter. Luckily my son had some fun pizza band-aids. Looks like I'll have plenty. I can actually go back in and squish it up a little bit more and fill in any gaps that I see with these extras. I think I have like at least 3 extras. Maybe more. It's like I keep finding more. So for this, I think it's a 14-inch wreath. I'd cut the label off before reading it. And but I think it's a 14-inch wreath. So just know, for a 14-inch deco mesh wreath like this, you're going to need 2 spools of the deco mesh for each color. Well, at least 6 spools total, or 6 rolls total. Hey, that looks pretty good. Okay, so I'm just going to put a few. I think this section here was a little light. See that little gap right there? And then that should do it. Isn't that good? It's really pretty. And that's really cool too. If you had team colors, you want to make one in team colors for football, get a football sign. You know, I didn't even look at the football stuff at Dollar Tree, but I know they had some. I might have to do that too. Come back with that to share with you. Okay, so now moving on to the sign. The wreath is going to be Happy Halloween. It's a little hard to read there, but I think it'll look nice on me. Got this owl that I showed you earlier. I think he's going to look good right here, but I think he needs to be white. So let's put some Mod Podge on him. Okay, so this glitter in particular isn't Dollar Tree, but it's white and it's what I have on hand, but I know they sell it, so it's something you can do. This tray is from Dollar Tree, so you can get the paintbrushes and you can make Mod Podge with water and glue. Okay, I think we're back on. Sorry about that, my battery went dead or something happened. So what I have here is Mod Podge, which you can create with just white glue and water. Both things, you know, white glue you can get at Dollar Tree as well, and a paintbrush. So like I said, this is just the stuff I have on hand. I'm gonna just do the back real quick in case it doesn't work out, because I don't know how it's gonna look on this. I think that's gonna work. Make him a little snowy. Alright, so and again, this tray is from Dollar Tree as well. I saw it by the school supplies. So I think it's great for little projects like this. I actually got it for painting, but I think this is really good for glitter projects because then I can get the glitter, put it right back into the bottle. So with this kind of project, you kind of have to work fast, like do it in sections. So I'm going to do the back and the sides first since that's where I started. I'm going to make them, oops, a little snowy owl. And I'm pretty sure you can get something like this over at Dollar Tree. I think I've seen them. And a kettle. I've seen them there too. So you could add these things and pretty much be done with the project. I also made some quills for the kids for the party, and that was just basically all I did was I got a bird feather from the craft store and I wrapped tape around it, attaching it to a pen. And I also made them these fun wands. This is actually a chopstick, a black chopstick. I added glue, hot glue around it, and then I painted the glue to make a wand for each child. So this one's a little, they played with it quite a bit, but so I have these things I can add. But the more I'm looking at this, I almost want to paint it gold. I think it would really pop off if it were a different color than black. So I'm gonna take this off and I'm gonna spray paint it. Because it's getting lost in the design, and I really wanted it Gryffindor with the multicolored ribbons or mesh, and the black just doesn't seem to pop off like I'd like. So I'm thinking gold might be better. I love the black, but like I said, it's not showing up. I think I'm gonna go spray paint it. We're still waiting for Hedwig to dry, so I'm gonna go spray paint it real quick and we'll see how it goes. I'll be back. Okay guys, I'm back. So basically all I did is I went in the backyard, added a coat of this stuff. Of course this isn't available at Dollar Tree, but if you have some on hand, I would suggest Rust-Oleum. They're really great coverage. And it dried already. I mean, literally just did it. So I think it looks a lot better. I almost, even with the texture, because it's got that glitter texture to it, it gives it dimension. So I think this will be brighter and more noticeable on the wreath. So let's go back to the original plan of adding the pipe cleaners. Let it sit for a second. I'll check on Hedwig. I almost called him Hagrid. Hedwig looks pretty dry. It's really fine, so hopefully that'll be okay. So back to the wreath. I think that works much better. What do you guys think? Yes, it really pops off. You can tell it looks more Harry Potter. The colors, not necessarily Halloween colors, but they're Gryffindor colors. So that's the look I was looking for. So, see, paint does wonders, man. Didn't cost me anything either because I already had it on hand. Of course, I have a lot of paint because of all the projects I've been doing lately, but I wish I could get some paint over at spray paint at Dollar Tree. I mean, Dollar Tree people, if you're listening, add spray paint please, because even if it's just a small bottle, we don't need a whole lot. And talk about projects. Okay, go ahead and attach the sign with the pipe cleaners to those two. We're still working with those two middle wires in the wire wreath frame, and we want to make sure it doesn't squish, so kind of be loose with it here. I don't want it to fall, but I don't want it to squeeze the deco mesh. I think that looks pretty good. Let's see, once I hang it up, maybe a little tighter, because it is falling a little bit. This one's pretty... Oh, I didn't secure it, no wonder. Alright. Now that works. That looks a lot better. Alright, so I'm going to get the hot glue gun ready. And what I'm thinking is, I think I'm just going to try to glue things that I think are going to be at Dollar Tree. Let's see, I can put them, I think I'm going to put Hedwig right here somehow, if I can turn him on. I'm going to put him right here. Maybe, I don't see a way to attach him per se, but I might be able to get him in right there. That's kind of where I want him, right there. I'm gonna try to glue him, see what happens. I can probably glue him here on this end and on here, but I still need to be able to get to the light. So I think I can do that. I think he's gonna look really cool. And then maybe tack some right here. Just a tack. He's not heavy, so I don't think he's gonna go anywhere. You know, it's funny, when I craft, I never really know how things are gonna turn out. I think, oh, this is gonna look really good in my head. And then I do it, and it's like, you gotta just keep working with it till you're happy. And it's just a prime example of working with it until you're happy. I almost think I need to raise it up a little bit, but we'll see when I hang it up, because that's an easy fix. Okay, so right now I'm just kind of thinking of just sticking those glasses right there. That's cute. So you know it's a Harry Potter, and I'm thinking maybe I can put this wand somewhere. The bucket, I don't want to hide anything per se. I could put the bucket right here. Yep, I'm gonna put the bucket right here. And I think I'm gonna leave the wand off, because you can't get that at Dollar Tree. The whole idea is to try to get something, make something for less than 10 bucks, I would think. I think we're into it for what? Okay, $6 for the deco mesh, $1 for the frame, 7, 8. You probably get a whole pack of these, 9, 10. So plus the paint, and hopefully you have the paint on hand. And you have a beautiful wreath for less than $10 or $10. I think that's awesome. Perfect for the Harry Potter fan. I couldn't be happier with it. I hope you guys like it too. Isn't that cute? Well, please give it a thumbs up if you want to see more of these projects. I have so many ideas for wreaths or for Dollar Tree hauls or anything like that. Just put it on the comments below, because I'd love to cater to what you're looking for. And please subscribe if you like this channel. So I'll see you till next time when we craft again together. Thanks for crafting with me today. Bye!